What's up? Today I'll be doing a movie review of the movie Soldier with Kurt Russell, and this is the DVD copy I got. Special features really commentary and Snapcase DVD, widescreen, full screen. Hopefully I can review the movie solo with my VP, but we'll go great to talk about that with this collection next to it. Um, that's another review for another time though. But Soldier, I remember seeing this movie one time actually, and it's been so long. But you know what? I actually like this movie. This is Kurt Russell. He's always a good actor, but when you want to talk about Kurt Russell at his best, this movie, this is it. You know, who doesn't love the silent, quiet type hero? You know what I'm saying? But he can make a big impact on screen, which is very rare for the big screen movies these days, by the way. And this did hit the big screen theaters, by the way, blockbuster theaters. You know what I'm saying? In projector screens. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the movie's about like these soldiers selected at birth. They were from young, and they trained them to become soldiers. You know, to be like don't have no feelings, obey your general. You know, and when they start see them at different age, like growing up, learning different techniques, seeing how smart, see how much they can survive, how much they can handle the exercises and stuff. And if you can't handle it, they pretty much kill you. And when they start growing up, they start sending them missions to go to war. And she could also scout and the other soldiers going to different wars and stuff. And then after that is over, you have a scene when we get to a new crop of soldiers that's going to replace the old soldiers program. And these new crop of soldiers, they're like DNA formula tested soldiers. They're not selected at birth like the original soldiers from the original program. So this general wants to replace the old soldiers with the new soldiers. So they're still having like a contest on which soldiers are better. The soldiers are selected at birth to learn to kill when they were young from growing up, or the soldiers that are DNA tested, you know, from formula test 2. And then when the three soldiers, older soldiers are fighting this one soldier, then the new model pretty much, they all got defeated. Kurt Russell was the last one standing. He fell down, but he was saved by a dead body, but he was like unconscious. So the general, the leader of the new DNA tested soldiers, say, put the three dead bodies to waste. So they sent the Kurt Russell's body and the other two bodies in outer space, and he just threw him in outer space into another planet. And then Kurt Russell's characters start wandering around, want to know what's going on. You know, like tried to survive a little bit. He was kind of injured. He was bloodied up and stuff, and he was saved by these people that was on the planet. You know, and Kurt Russell's method acting with his facial expression and stuff is so fantastic, guys. If you like drama, sci-fi, and of course you're gonna get your action moments towards the end of the movie, but the movie's gonna like develop more character development of his character and how he's associate with himself into this new environment. You know, because he was always raised up to become a killing machine, but now he's in like this whole new environment where the people are interacting, making life better for themselves. He's seen children playing around, people that were interacting with peacefully, you know. People know who he is. He's like a soldier. They're kind of scared of him a bit, but the acting, this method acting, is so fantastic in this movie. And Kurt Russell is not a surprise because the guy been in the acting game since he was young from growing up, so he knows how to act. Kurt Russell, he's a good fucking actor. Still is to this day, by the way. And he plays any kind of characters in movies. That's why Kurt Russell is like one of my favorite actors in the game. But besides that, I'm just saying you'll love his acting and stuff. And as the story progresses, you know, getting used to this lifestyle, but the soldier mentality is still in him. And there was a accident when he almost strangled one of the people by mistake, you know, because the social mentality is just cracked on him. So the people of the community side, you know what, you gotta leave, you gotta go, because we don't know when you're becoming the next ticking time bomb. You know, this is not like a lifestyle for you. So the people in the community voted him out pretty much. And then after Bruce Willis, excuse me, I was say Bruce Willis, was living on his own on the wasteland pretty much. And the guy that helped him out and befriended with him and his family, he decided, you know what, I gotta go get him back. The people made a mistake, you know. So he was running, going to help him out to get Kurt Russell back to the town and the community, I mean. But later, the ship of the new tested soldier decided to come to the planet for a training mission, and then the training mission is pretty much just to see if there's anything going on. Train soldiers, and the general of these DNA tested soldiers are told his soldiers that if you see anything move, kill them. They're all hostiles. So Kurt Russell sees the ship and he knows what's going on, and he's telling the guy, we gotta run back to the pretty much we gotta run back to the community pretty much. And while they're trying to survive, the soldiers start catching up, destroying people that's living in the community, killing people in the community, and Kurt Russell's trying his best to stop the DNA tested soldiers, trying to battle them out. And then once the general realized that he thought it was like a whole army down there that's getting rid of their soldiers, but doesn't realize it was one guy that's doing it. So then Kurt Russell started recouping his weapons that he got from the other soldiers that he killed, and he told the wife of the husband that saved him in the beginning of the movie, that he befriended with him and his family. He told the wife he died while I hope going on the run from the military. And so pretty much Kurt Russell told the lady that I'm gonna kill these guys on my own. He doesn't want nobody coming with him. And that's when you got your action moments start developing, like a long action scene, which is really good. You see how Kurt Russell's taking out these DNA tested soldiers one by one, defeating them, and then once he beat these soldiers up, he comes across these other soldiers, which was his former comrades, the old model soldiers, and those soldiers recognize him, and they like this, and they want to serve him instead of serving the new captain. So they start teaming up with Kurt Russell, and they've gone to the main ship and to stop the general and got rid of the other 3 people that was on the ship, kicked them outside the planet, and some of the survivors of the planet he was on, put them on the ship, and just to fly off while the 3 captains of the ship leave them. Kurt Russell and his men left them on the empty planet, because if they go with him, they're gonna file a report on him and the survivors of the planet that he's going to take with him to another planet for a peaceful life, pretty much. And the wasteland planet started blowing up because the evil general decided to set a bomb on that planet. So he kind of gave them what they deserved, pretty much. But all in all, Kurt Russell Soldier is an amazing movie. If you love drama, if you love good sci-fi, you love good action, especially the drama. If you could come up with the drama part of it, which is, like I said, it's really good. And if you're just a Kurt Russell fan, you definitely will love this movie. Soldier, please see it, and it's great to see it again. And to me, this movie does not get old also. Peace, guys. See you later.